These are the key things that I'm gonna work on this year to make sure that my YouTube channel grows and hopefully make it a full-time income in the next few years. Hello, I'm Valkiria. I'm a creative copywriter in an advertisement agency and a digital artist. I've spent most of my life dreaming about having a YouTube channel, and in the last year I was able to publish a grand total of 10 videos. Is it less than I wanted? Yes. Will I do something about it? Also, yes. I don't believe YouTube is a get-rich-quick kind of situation. That's why I'm saying I might take some years to make it my full-time job. I believe it's important to set realistic expectations so you don't get discouraged if it doesn't work out right away. Let's say I'm not gonna plan to be rich in 3 months because it's not gonna happen. It's just too short. My plan is for a steady growth in a long period of time. If you'd rather see someone planning a quick, explosive growth, this is not your video, and that's okay. Anyway, let's start with the planning. In my previous video, we talked about setting goals. Check the link in bio for the free PDF. And one step there was setting mini goals. These are little milestones that will help us be in the right track for achieving our goals. This will vary depending on the goal, but focusing in the one of growing my YouTube channel, the first one will be start in PTYA. If you are familiar with Ali Abdaal and the productivity space on YouTube, you probably have heard of PTYA or Part-Time YouTuber Academy. I know they no longer have live cohorts, but I still want to be there because I've been following Ali for a long time and I believe in what he and his team can offer. On top of that, since I got a job in the advertisement industry, I became their target audience even more. I don't plan on quitting my full-time job to do YouTube. I don't think I'm even close to be able to do that with only 20-something subscribers, but PTYA can be a good guide on how to get there. I'm saving to get in, but I plan on applying for their scholarship program as much times as needed. In their page doesn't say that there's a limit to how many times you can apply, so hopefully one of those will get me in. 24 videos a year. Hello, editing Valkiria here. So I forgot something very important about this whole topic, and is that I'm gonna be focusing on 4 content pillars: storytelling, both visual and writing, personal stories, mental health, and business. Those content pillars will allow me to have some sort of niche in big quote marks, air quotes, quote marks. Those have 2 different purposes. Personal stories and mental health, the idea is to connect with people with something that I believe can be valuable for them, especially the mental health part, because yeah, we all struggle with mental health, but also it's like to create a personal connection with you guys. And the one about business, like my art business journey, like this kind of video, and storytelling for both writing and drawing, so visual storytelling too. Those are more SEO friendly, so I'm gonna be able to like make stuff that people are gonna be able to find in their search engine or whatever. And I'm thinking, like, we'll see, I'm thinking during this probably 6 months or the whole year, we'll see, since I don't plan to publish 1 video a week, and you're gonna see this in the next section that I didn't forgot to add. I'm thinking that during the first semester or during the year, I'm gonna have a proportion of roughly 40% is gonna be writing and visual storytelling, like storytelling in general. 10% is gonna be business, so those two, 50% is gonna be very big on SEO. I just realized that I'm missing 10% of my numbers. It doesn't matter, we're gonna pretend this equals 200. And the other and 20% personal stories and 20% mental health to create some sort of connection. And I'm guessing the last 10% is gonna be whatever the hell I want to do. I really thought these percentages were right. But anyway, I think it's important to find a balance for this, so it's both something that I want to do, but also something that it's gonna like help me grow, because at the end of the day, I want this to be my full-time job eventually. And my hope is that by the end of this year, I have some sort of income. Doesn't have to be a full-time income, but some sort of income. Even if it's $10 a month, I'm gonna be happy with that. And now back to the plan video. 24 videos a year. This was actually a goal I had for 2024, but life happened and I didn't accomplish it. But for 2025, I have several strategies in my mind for this. Hire an editor. It's very self-explanatory. I already have a friend editing some of my videos, and that has been very helpful because it frees more time and it also takes something off my shoulders that I don't really enjoy doing as much. However, a strategy that I want to try is I'm gonna edit some videos and let him edit others to see if we can get more done in the same amount of time. So instead of making 2 videos a month, make 4. And I don't plan on publishing 4 videos a month yet, but I want to have a buffer, which takes us to the second step, and that is having a buffer for videos. This is something that I steal from comic creators. In the self-publishing comic space, it's very common to talk about having a buffer of several chapters before you begin sharing your comic. You never know what will happen. You can get sick, your editor can get sick in this case, which already happened. Something extraordinary can happen that will stop you from being able to make a new video, and the buffer will help you have some time to maneuver life's ups and downs. Pretty much all of the things that I mentioned already happened in 2024, so I want to think ahead for 2025. And finally, a system. A solid system will allow me to be consistent without having to think about it. For me, that means having clear deadlines and a set schedule. Without them, I usually end up procrastinating. I know some people prefer more lax schedules, and I think that really depends on the person, so you'll have to try and see what works for you. Right now, I can dedicate time to YouTube on Wednesday and Thursdays, since those days I work from home and the time I would take commuting, I can use it to work on YouTube in the morning and the afternoon. Actually, fun fact, the first version of this script, I wrote it as I was in the office because I didn't have anything else to do. Saturdays are usually full with therapy, courses, and social plans, both with my family and or my friends. So I don't really want to count on them, especially because I'll be joining a sewing class this year. So I'm thinking more about Sundays. Those tend to be more relaxed and I can easily use them as I want. Usually on Sundays, I work on my YouTube channel or writing or just scroll on my phone and read all day. So it's actually a day that I can realistically set for this kind of work. If you would like a video where I show you how I organize my schedule for making time for this channel and keeping my full-time job, let me know down in the comments and I'll make it. Don't forget to rest. I have a tendency, and I think a lot of us creative people and entrepreneurs, we have a tendency to get so focused on certain stuff that we forget everything else. I've gotten better at it in planning this channel as a long term rather than a get rich quick kind of thing is one key aspect of it. But also planning activities with others or with myself is very important to stay healthy and inspired. It's easy to get caught up on the hamster wheel of work and hustle culture and hustle. But taking a moment to enjoy the journey and rest is key to creativity and inspiration. That's why another goal for this year is having an outing with my friends at least once every 2 months and 2 one-on-one family dates with my parents and my sister. I don't believe in sacrificing everything for your business, even if it is your dream. Finding a balance between work and relationships is key for mental health, and trust me, you don't want to go down the path of forgetting your loved ones, because when you notice you're there, it's too late, and getting out of that hole, it's really hard and it takes a lot of work. And yeah, I'm talking from personal experience, so if I can save you from getting there, please don't. Try to find a balance. Don't sacrifice everything for your dream, and especially don't sacrifice relationships for your dream. If the relationship is not healthy, then sure, cut it off, but if it is, please take care of it. Trust me on this one. Finally, I want to talk about quarterly goals. I don't really know yet what I expect from my channel this year, and while I would love to have some crazy progress and set even crazier goals, I'd rather have realistic expectations that will allow me to keep moving forward without feeling like I failed because I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers in a week. With these realistic expectations, I don't talk about like hoping to get 2 subscribers in the year, but like having something that's actually doable and that mainly depends on me. Following the idea that I want this to be my full-time job, eventually, I will need to offer something, either a product or a service or something that people could pay me for. Commissions are always an option, and I might get back to offering those, or some coaching, helping with writing, better reading kind of service. I think it's also a good idea. But I also want to have some digital products that will eventually become passive income, or as Halasi, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that, put it, low maintenance income. So for now, my goals for the first 2 quarters of the year, because I really don't know what to put in the last 2, is, for the first one, I want to think and develop a product. I'm thinking about some sort of guide to character creation or something like that. Very inspired in a few activities that I did in university with an amazing script teacher. So probably some sort of fillable PDF or a Notion template or something like that. Something that's very practical that you can use and that I could sell as a digital product on some platform. My goal for the second quarter is to launch the product. So by this time, I'll probably have to invest in some sort of website. I'm thinking either make one in Squarespace or find another way to actually sell products online. Maybe a Ko-fi or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit anxious about making my own website. I don't know why. But that's a problem for future me, more specifically second quarter of the year me. So I'm not gonna stress about it right now. Right now, my focus is to just create the product and publishing videos every 2 weeks. This is my rough plan for growing on YouTube this year. Let me know in the comments what will you recommend me and what's your plan if you also want to grow an art YouTube channel. And maybe we could make a collab. Let me know. I'll love to do that. If you're interested in pursuing a creative endeavor but you feel like you're not creative enough, this video here should be able to help you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.